Hi boys and girls, how are you today? My name is Teacher Annika, and today we're going to be doing science. Do you like science? I love science. Today we are going to be talking about states of matter. Have you ever heard that term before? If you haven't, you're going to have lots of fun learning what are the states of matter. So take a minute or two and have a look at this video.
Our topic for today is states of matter. Matter is made of particles. It exists in three states, namely solid, liquid, and gas. The different states of matter are due to the different arrangement of particles of matter. In solid state, the particles of matter are very close to each other. So, the particles hold each other very tightly. That is, there is a strong force of attraction between them. As a result, solids have a definite shape and volume. In liquid state, the particles are packed closely together, but they are much farther apart than the particles in solids. And so, the force of attraction is weaker than it is in solids. Therefore, liquids have a definite volume, but they do not have a definite shape. They take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. In gases, the particles of matter are very far away from each other, and so the force of attraction between them is very weak. Thus, gases have neither a definite shape nor volume. They can fill the entire space or volume of a container, irrespective of the container size.
As you saw, there are three states of matters. We're going to be looking at solid, liquid, and gas. It's not difficult to understand, but to give you a more insight of what solids are, liquids are, and gases are, I'm going to take you to another video. And remember, I need you to pay attention because you just don't know if I'm going to ask you a question or two. So relax, look at the video, and then we're going to talk some more.
Smile and learn.
Oof, it's so hot. Hey there! I'm making some strawberry popsicles. It's steaming hot today, and I really wanted to have one. But for them to stay solid, I'd have to put them in the freezer like these ones and wait for a while. Really? You don't know what a solid is? It's one of the states of matter. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about them right away. Matter, the substance all things are made of, exists in three states: liquid, like this strawberry juice; solid, like this popsicle; and gas, like the water vapor coming out of this pot. Everything we drink is in its liquid state. Matter, in its liquid state, takes on the shape of the container and its volume always stays the same. Particles are separated and can move freely. Can you see how they're moving? They look like they're dancing. The popsicles we eat are solid. Matter in its solid state is characterized by having a fixed shape and volume. Particles are held together in an organized structure. See? Lastly, the gaseous state. The vapor coming out of the pot is a gas. Matter in its gaseous state can change its volume and shape, taking up the space of its container. See? Particles are well separated and can move freely. Look, they move like crazy. Did you get the idea? Let's recap a little. Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid matter has a definite shape and volume. Particles are well organized and held closely together. Liquid matter takes on the shape of its container, occupying always the same space. Besides, particles are separated and can move freely. Gas matter doesn't have a fixed shape or volume. Its particles are well separated and can move freely. That is all about states of matter. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, I'm leaving now. I won't sell any popsicles if I don't. See you around.
As seen, one of the states of matter is solid. Now, solid means anything that we can hold and we can touch. Do you have things around you that you can hold and touch that are solid? Look how strong these blocks are. We have solid things such as the chair, the television, maybe, what about a book? Everybody has a book. This is solid. I want you to get your pen or paper, look around your house, and write 5 solid things that you can see. And remember, you must be able to touch it or we can hold it. That's how we're gonna know that it's something that is solid. So it's not hard to do. I'm sure you can find lots of things around the home. Look around you, look up, look down, look back, look at the side. Do you see solid objects? Just write 5 of them for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna move to the next state of matter. Do you have your 5 solid objects? I'm sure you do. I'm excited to hear what those objects are. I have 5 around me too. My book, my blocks, my shoe, my clothes, my phone. They're all solid objects. The next state of matter we're going to talk about is liquid. Now, what is liquid? Water. I love water. and this is liquid. Now the liquid takes the shape of the container. If my bottle is round, it'll be round. If my bottle is square, when the water goes inside, it's gonna go in a square shape. Now I want you to think about some liquids for me. So I'm gonna make this easy for you. I'm gonna give you some examples and then you're gonna do your thinking. So liquid, we have water, we have juice, we have milk, we have tea. What about if I go to the tap and I turn it on? What comes out there? If I go in the shower, what comes down there so I can take a bath? All those are liquid forms. So now I want you to think again. You'll need to think a little bit harder. Maybe you can think of all the favorite things that you like to drink. And you're gonna write 5 liquids for me. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to do this because I know this one is a little harder. Take your time and write 5 liquids for me on your paper. Do you have your 5 liquid? Great! Awesome! See how easy that was? Now, this other state is going to be a little more difficult. So let me explain first and then we're going to go into our little hunt. So gases. If I blow, that's a form of a gas. If I put the kettle on the stove, remember when you hear it making that funny sound? It's whistling. That's gas trying to rush out from the kettle telling me the water is hot. Come and take me off. So what I'd like you to do for me, I'm going to give you little clues, but you have to get mommy or daddy or maybe your sister or your brother to help you. You're going to list for me 2 types of gases. The first one would be the one that mommy uses to cook with. What type of gas is that? So you'll have to ask her, but before you go, hold on. You have to listen to the second one. The second one is going to be, let's pretend it's my birthday. I love birthday parties. But I don't want my balloons to be on the floor. I want them floating in the air. So what type of gas do I have to put into the balloon in order for it to float? So you're going to find out those 2 types of gases for me, and then you're going to let me know. Now, remember, it's okay to go ask mommy, daddy, whoever it is to help you. So we want to know what's the gas that mommy uses to cook with, and what's the gas that I'm going to need to put into my balloons so that they can float, because I want to have a super perfect party. So we're going to put you on a timer again. Grab your pencil and your paper, go find out the answers, and come right back to me. So you're back. Did you find out what those gases are? Great. So let's do some recapping. States of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. So we know what are solid, we know what are liquid, and we know what's gas. So let me ask you a few questions quickly. Is the television set a solid, a liquid, or a gas? I can't hear you. You have to be louder than that. What about if I want to go in the hot air balloon? The air inside the balloon, is that solid, liquid, or gas? That's going to take me up in the sky. I can't hear you. All right. Now I'm thirsty and I need some lemonade. Is that a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Awesome. So let's do 3 more. Think about the cell phone that you like to use. You know how you like to use the cell phone a lot? Is that a solid, a liquid, or a gas? You got it. It's a solid. All right. Now think about this. The wind that blows. Is that a solid, a liquid, or a gas? I don't know. You tell me. All right. And then again, I'm feeling thirsty. So this time I'll take some water. Is that a solid? Is that a liquid? Or is that a gas? Now let me tell you something about water. Water can take all 3 forms. It can be a solid when it's ice. It can be liquid when it's just water. And it can be a gas when it's evaporating. Did you know that? So water can be in all 3 forms. So you learned something new there. Or if you knew this before, even better. I hope you had fun today. And once again, remember, science is always a fun subject. So until we meet again, I want you to make a list of things that are solid, liquid, and gas. And maybe you can teach your brother or your sister about it. So stay active and stay safe until we meet again. This is Teacher Aniker saying goodbye.